Welcome everybody, my name is Shoaib Ahmed and I'm a teacher working in London. Today's video is all about why it's so important to set up a Jedi Council at your workplace. Now you're probably going to think, well, am I going a bit nerdy and fanboy on you? But I'm really not. This is really important. To run any successful department, doesn't matter what you're doing as a profession. This is not solely for teachers or for those in the education sector. It doesn't matter what you're running as a department or what level of management you're at. It can be from a teacher's level right up to the principal or CEO or CFO. It doesn't matter what level, but there are two things that are most important. One is strategy, two is tactics. Now, strategy is that bird's eye view basically of overseeing everything and looking at everything from a long-term perspective. Now, tactics are all about how are you going to achieve that goal. So once you've decided what your strategy is, it's then really important to decide how you're going to play this out. How are you going to achieve these strategies? Now, I'm going to use the educational example, but if you're a teacher and you're looking to climb up the career ladder, maybe to become an advanced practitioner or a head of department, etc., you need a long-term strategy. What things are you going to put into play? And then what tactics are you going to use? And this is where my nerdy fanboy term of the Jedi Council comes in, and I'm using teaching as an example. It's really important that you get together with a group of like-minded people in your department or at your workplace. Make it as big as you want or make it as small as you want. But these are people who want to develop themselves. This is not office politics. These are people who share your ambition, who want to progress themselves up the career ladder in their own specialisms. Once you've formed this group, it then becomes really important that you meet up with this group. Now, considering everybody's got a different personal lifestyle, some might be parents, some might be carers, so on and so forth, and work routines and working patterns might not always match. But hey, we live in the day and age of the internet. This is doable. So what you do is you make arrangements with your Jedi Council and you book an appointment with yourself and you hold yourself and you make sure that they hold you accountable. Don't do this with friends, because friends is tricky. Friends will not hold your feet to the fire and hold you accountable. Make these people that are like-minded, have the same aspirations, have the same ambitions as you, and want to develop. Once you've made this group and you start having these meetings, now you can have these meetings as often as you want and as often as you'd like. We're in the day and age of the internet. You could meet up once a week, you could meet up twice a week, you could make it once a month, whatever it is. But when you attend these meetings, then you go in with a list of all of your problems. What are you encountering? What are the issues? And you ask for solutions from your council, and they do exactly the same. Now, this can go on for however long, your timetables, your personal schedules permit, and your work commitment permits you. But it's really important. Now, when you walk away from these Jedi Councils, you make sure that you have a list of actions that you are taking away and you are going to feed back on in the next meeting, and they are exactly the same. This way round, everybody is held accountable, and those who aren't pulling their weight or sharing enough knowledge or experience and what have you, then you automatically know but maybe they're not there for the right reasons, or they're not bringing enough to the table. Now, this is all about how teachers call sharing good practice, finding solutions to problems that you have and then trying them out. Some things work for some people, some don't. You feed back. You gave me that particular solution, but I tried it out. It didn't go down as well as I wanted to as a tactic to achieve my strategy. Anybody got anything else? And so on and so forth. And what you find is your career pathway will become really developmental. You won't be sitting there week in, week out thinking, oh, I wonder when my manager's going to leave, and I wonder if that post is going to become available. if I apply for it, I wonder if I get it. But it's all about actions. It really, really is. If you're showing that you are an active member of your department, basically trying new things, trying experiments, bringing solutions to the table, automatically you're in the eyesight of the management. They're seeing what you're doing and how much effort you're putting in, rather than sitting there wondering, you know what, I'll just wait when the post comes along, and if I get the job, then I'll put the effort in. No, it's the other way around. Put the effort in first, and then you will see the fruits of your labor. So there you have it, everybody. That's why it's so important to set up a Jedi Council, whatever job you're in. You'll find that this method is really, really developmental, can be really, really helpful. I personally was part of a Jedi Council for about 4 years as an advanced practitioner. We'd meet up every 2 odd weeks, and we'd bring our problems, solutions to the table. We'd make it a breakfast meet, basically half an hour before classes were going to kick off. And because we were so time bound, we really made use of the time. Everybody had 5 minutes basically for a Q&A, and it was just bang bang. There was no sitting around, oh, how's your day going, and all of that kind of stuff. It was, right, what are the problems? Let's see if we can solve them. And we kept this up for about 4 years. I was part of 2 councils actually, and I found it to be so helpful. And all of the actions that I walked away with, I tried them out, diligently tried them out, and fed back on them. What it created was an awareness amongst the senior managers that, oh, he's not just doing the run-of-the-mill things. We see him doing all sorts of experiments, and he's doing this, and he's trying this out for students, and he's taking the students here, and it's really thinking out of the box. And that's what led to me climbing up a step on the ladder. It became obvious to me that it's not about playing office politics, it's not about screwing your colleagues over, it's not about doing things behind your back, it's not about how friendly you are with your line manager or the line manager of a certain area. It's not about all that brown nosing. It's really not going to get you anywhere. Yeah, it might get you the interview, it might even get you the job, but how long will you last? That becomes the question. You will truly only be successful is when you actually gain the experiences over a period of time by running experiments, trying things out, so on and so forth. So when you do get that job, you've got a level of experience, you've got a level of suggestions, solutions that you bring to the table, and you can solve. Not that you're running around like a headless chicken and people are thinking behind your back, who actually gave this person the job? I mean, what does he or she bring to the table? So it's really important to set up this Jedi Council. So there you have it, everybody. That's this week's video, the importance of setting up a Jedi Council. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and you'll get notifications for weekly content. If there are any ideas for the channel, anything that you would like me to develop a video on, please feel free to email me. The link is in the description, and I will try my level best to get a video that will answer many of your questions. Stay safe, everybody. See you in the next one.